What's up, guys? Dylan Rush, joined today by a Bellator heavyweight boasting a 1-0 professional record, set to take on Sean Rose on the Bellator Championship Series this Saturday night at Pechanga Arena, live in San Diego, California. The incredible Hoke, Josh Hokit.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Second interview.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I guess the first one was pretty good if you came back. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 1-0 since then.
Yeah.
Everybody just thinks I'm just the football player. I mean, let them think that though. They think I'm just the football player. I am a wrestler too. If anything, put that wrestling photo. That would, I think that holds a little bit more weight than football. Like if you just see that, oh, my opponent's a football player. What does that really mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, let them, I guess.
But I think we need the wrestling community to show you a little bit more love, right? You haven't getting enough love from the wrestling community.
Yeah, they only love the Big Ten schools or the national champs, but I mean, you got to show love to the All-Americans too,
Of course. But you had quite a wrestling career. You had quite a football career. Now you're trying to build an MMA career. You started out 1-0. What were some of the takeaways from that first pro fight, that first victory? You got to finish Bellator 300, a historic card. Now, what are the takeaways you're taking into this one?
Yeah, you never realize until you're in there and until you step into the octagon, like what it's really going to be like, and having like a giant man with 4-ounce gloves trying to knock you out. It's like I said, you don't realize the feeling until you get in there. But now I know. Now I could. I know the risk management, and I could take a little bit more risk. I could move my feet. I could trust in my abilities a little bit more and open up a little bit more.
Showing relief a little bit, weight off your shoulders, or just an overall joy getting that first professional win?
Yeah, especially having a brother that did it first, and his experience didn't go as well. His first fight, his first time out, and so there is a little bit of pressure there, and I kind of he got finished in 10 seconds. I don't want to throw no shade towards him. I don't want to throw no shade towards him. But it only lasted 10 seconds. It only lasted 10 seconds.
Isaiah, shut your phone out.
Exactly.
Close the app.
And so I did the complete opposite approach, where he thought he was in a barroom brawl, and I'm like, let me see some punches from this guy first. And I was a little too cautious. But yeah, I mean, you got to get the first one under your belt. And especially, you got to get a win too. That's the biggest thing. And my whole life, I've always found a way to win, and sometimes it didn't look as pretty, and to my standard. You know what? From the spectator, like to anybody, they were like, "Oh, that was a successful first outing." To me, I need to dominate. You know what I'm saying? So anything less than that is well, that's
good that you hold yourself to a higher standard. You gotta be a little hard on yourself, not too hard, but you know.
Exactly.
So after that first fight, what you learned? What do you feel like you've improved the most since that first fight? A little under a year ago. You have the wrestling background. Is it safe to assume maybe you've been working on your striking a little more so in the last year?
Yes, I'd say everything's improved. I've been in the gym. I only took maybe a week off since my last outing. I wasn't hurt. But I stuck in New Mexico, got me a little apartment over there, and I did all my training, and I was there every single day since the last outing. So I feel like everything's improved, and most importantly, not just the technique, but it's the strategy. Like, what are you looking for, and why you do something. So yeah.
So you've been busy in the gym, only taking a week off, but I know there's a lot to do in ABQ, right? It's the #1 party city in the United States of America.
Yeah, you heard right, man. We got the beaches, we got the lakes.
So
I mean, we got everything over there, right?
So last time we spoke, you said you drew a lot, right? There's not a lot to do. You painted. Are you still painting? Have you taken up any other hobbies?
No, you know what? I just got back into that because I was just thinking about, like, I only started doing the painting because I didn't have no TV in my little room at Jackson Wink in that little dorm room. So I was like, what else can I do? And I was like, no, I guess I could paint in my free time, right? And so I recently got back into it. I'm trying to fill up I have like a little wall in my apartment now, and I want to fill up the whole wall with canvases of just like everything from my childhood or anything that I like. So I got like SpongeBob and then like I have Minecraft, like a random Minecraft picture. I'm just trying to fill everything, and then like quotes and like words.
And the wife's on board with this?
Yeah, she draws too.
Hell
She does.
yeah.
I mean, it's like, and then we do like seasonal stuff like Halloween.
Christmas,
yeah,
Halloween,
exactly,
stuff like that.
exactly.
Does she collect hats from Culture Kings too?
No,
That's
she
just you?
doesn't. She's not as cool as me. Only cool people collect every single hat from Culture
Every team.
Kings. Wasting money.
So, at this stage of your career, you're probably more focused on yourself, bringing the best version of yourself to the cage on fight night. But your opponent is Sean Rose. Do you know much about him? What makes this a favorable stylistic matchup for yourself?
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He seems tough, like he's not just going to give up. But I'd beat him in football, I'd beat him in wrestling. And on Saturday, I'm going to beat him in MMA as well. So it's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere it goes, on the ground or striking, it's favorable for me. I don't think...
Beat him everywhere.
Yeah, I've been winning for too long, and I don't see this as the guy that gets me. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he's been training hard. But I've seen that he was training with a wrestler at his gym, Phil Davis. But
it's a good wrestler.
Even Phil Davis doesn't got anything on the Incredible Hulk. So. Next couple of years.
Well, that's what we want to see, man. Exactly. We want to see you active. So it's been 11 months since your last one. Can we assume that it won't be as long before the next one?
It better not, or I might have to get a real job and just quit. I don't know. Like it's
some street
tough.
fights.
You get in some. There's a lot of homelessness in Albuquerque. I might just have to get some smokers on those guys. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully not. And then right next to it is a boat. For
a boat.
A boat. I want a boat. So when I get those belts, I should have enough money to buy a boat now. So and I want to go.
What are you gonna name it?
Wakeboarding something.
SS Incredible Hulk.
Exactly.
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I'm talking about a lake boat now.
Like a real boat.
You're
like not no jet ski.
Yeah, you're on the back. You're wake surfing. You're wakeboarding. I want one of those. I need a lake house. So I got all these big hopes and dreams for myself. I got to make it happen.
You're
doing this.
You're a big wakeboarder?
I want to be.
Got all these plans, all these goals. I really, really respect the ambition, the hustle. You're definitely dedicated to your craft, determined to be the best.
Yeah.
And I love to see it, man. So I'm looking forward to watching your career unfold. This is going to be the second fight.
Yeah.
And all these dreams, all these goals of the belts and this and the boat, all that starts with a victory on Saturday night. So can you give me real quick a message to the fans out there? What can fans expect to see when they see the Incredible Hulk, Josh Hokit, step into that cage on Saturday night?
First of all, you're going to see an incredible performance. I'm here to make the statement that I'm the greatest athlete to ever step into the octagon. And so you can't just I'll beat you in MMA, I'll beat you in football, I'll beat you in wrestling, I'll beat you in tennis, I'll beat you in volleyball, any sport. And I'm here to make that statement on Saturday.